Assalamu alaikum, wa KuMSA The F Rules, head of the Standing Committee of Medical Education and KuMSA this year. The reason behind this video is because I believe that you, our students, have all the right to know exactly all the details that have happened between us and the administration regarding the F rule and the OSCE rule. The whole story began at the beginning of the year when we were shocked to find this new rule being implemented on 3rd and 4th year that stated if they fail 3 modules in 3rd or 2 modules in 4th year, then they will be forced to repeat the year. And also that stated that if the student fails the OSCE exam, then they won't be allowed to enter the final exam. طبعاً أول ما استلمنا KuMSA, one of our top priorities was to fight this rule. And one of the first meetings we had with the administration was to discuss how unfair this rule was. At the beginning, they were being unresponsive, and they insisted that the rule was not going to change. However, that didn't stop us. We went back to them time and time again because it was very important for us to ensure that your concerns were being voiced to the administration and that all the complaints we received from you were being heard. At this point, we were being faced with the difficult exams that 4th years were having. It started with CNS exam, where there was a large number of Fs, and then also it was repeated again for the RRB exam. For both exams, we presented the students with evaluations forms and they filled them out, and we had our statistical analysis performed, and we went back to the administration and we presented them with the feedback from the students. And in the RRB exam, that was very successful because we managed to get the number of Fs in the RRB exam go down from initially they were around 30 Fs, and they were cut back to only 16. After the grades came out, it was clear that there were going to be 12 students who will be repeating the year according to the rule. 10 from 4th year and 2 from 3rd year. This is when the administration called us, KuMSA, again and requested we resubmit our suggestions that we submitted earlier in the year. So we met with Dr. Leah and we presented her with the same suggestions we had given to them earlier in the year. After this meeting, we were approached by KDSS and we welcomed them. Because at the end of the day, the fact is when 2 people are working towards the same purpose, that makes the argument that much stronger. So I gladly gave a copy of the proposal we had to KDSS members, and they presented their own proposal to their dean. After this, KuMSA, and I specifically want to mention the team I had working with me on this, Dua Isa, Sarah Salal, Hindi Safran, and Yasmin Zurba, we had a number of follow-up meetings with the administration, all leading up to one final meeting that took place this past Sunday with Dr. Ali Khalid, Dean of Medicine, where he informed us that KuMSA's suggestions were taken into consideration and that there will be a change, and we should wait for the final decision the next day in our meeting with Dr. Leah. The next day, Dr. Leah called requesting a meeting with KuMSA, and we met with her, and that's where she broke the news that the F rule was going to be removed. And she made a comment regarding the OSCE rule as well, but requested that we wait for confirmation the next day. Alhamdulillah, the F rule has been removed, and the OSCE rule has also been removed. وبالفضل يعود لله أول شيء ثم دعاوي كل أهالي الطلبة وكل شخص ساهم بتغيير هالقرار. I specifically want to thank every single person who took the time to fill out the forms we sent you as KuMSA, because they made our argument that much stronger. They gave the administration irrefutable proof. And at the end of the day, I have to thank you guys for making this change happen.